my name's Tina Rajan, and today I'd like to talk about what makes a great leader. I just want to start off by reading off a quote. Gandhi once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Following Gandhi's statement of being the change you wish to see in the world will make you a great leader. There are so many different qualities that make a great leader, but here are just 4 qualities that I believe: respect, responsibility, motivation, and desire. Webster's dictionary defines respect as a deep admiration for someone by their abilities, qualities, or achievement. Leadership isn't just about respect for others, but it's also about yourself. It's about knowing that you are not in this position just by chance, but for a reason, and that you need to make the best out of it. Respect is about being able to respect everyone's opinions and options and being able to come to a common goal. Leaders must strive to accommodate the greater good of the people. They must make responsible decisions, and they strive to this common goal every day. Responsibility is another key and a key factor in being a leader. I don't believe everyone is cut out to be a leader, but I think that with training you can do better. But most leaders are blessed with this talent to lead. It's a huge responsibility. I got the opportunity to interview our very own student body president, Gunn, and Gunn says this about responsibility. Effective leaders must take a responsibility. Pointing fingers and blaming others demonstrate lack of value that dedicated leaders have. So it's not about pointing fingers and choosing like you do this, you do that. It's about using your position for the greater good. The responsibility is not only to lead, but to lead effectively and wisely. Motivation is another trait that leaders must have. Take the very famous Martin Luther King. His famous speech, "I Have a Dream." See, Martin Luther King, he motivated his people. It wasn't just about an African American movement. It was about calling people to understand their weaknesses and come together and change. See, leadership is about motivating your people all around to stand up for justice and get pumped and be passionate. Leadership is all about finding a path to success. You must prioritize your steps and motivate your people to the common goal. Stephen M. Smith said, "Leadership is the ability to adapt the setting so everyone feels empowered to contribute creatively to solving the problems." Passion is also what makes a great leader. Leadership acts on people's feelings, meaning a leader must find ways to link to people's desires, build the bridge, and connect. All throughout my high school experience, I was involved in leadership. I was president one year, I was treasurer the next, and representative all the rest. And for me, leadership wasn't about the fame that you got and that you were famous around school. It was about making sure that I had the best 4 years of my high school experience, that I couldn't blame anyone else but myself, and that I took it upon myself to make sure that I went out and I talked to my peers to see what they wanted. One of our things was that we planned the assemblies for the school year, and so we had a team of 6 of us, and it wasn't just about, what do we think would be cool in the assemblies, but it was about going out, doing surveys, or asking around during the lunchtime to see what they wanted in their assemblies. Strong leadership is key in getting anything done. When you have that passion and are genuine, you develop trust and credibility, which then in fact open up doors to so much more. Leaders build trust by considering the good of all people. When making decisions, leaders must use their power to build their trust. Leaders must have a vision of where they want to be. You always have to think of where you were, where you are, and where you want to be. It's about that journey. And when we were just working with our group projects, it wasn't about, our common goal was that we got a good grade and that we got along. And, many times that each project you needed a leader to come up, and I wasn't saying I was only, Daniel was, Brittany was, we all contributed to making sure that our common goal was met. Our president, Gunn, he talks about passion. He says, "Passion plays a significant role in leading. Leading with passion invokes a significant, influential ability, which then in fact provokes a remarkable outcome. What you do now affects your outcome." Even leaders all know it's not about leading, but it's also about stepping back and allowing others to rise up and have their moment. With leadership, there's always a chance of failure, but the difference between ordinary people and leaders, it's about using their failures to come up and make it a success. They use their failures as a way to grow and rise above their consequences. Great leaders create opportunities for people to grow. Leadership isn't always about pleasing one person and your job is done. Leadership is addressing the greater good. A leader's interests, values, and morals don't judge from situation to situation. Leaders must have integrity, principle, and loyalty. Being a leader isn't about the fame and glory that come with being a leader, but about having a passion and drive to lead your people. It's not only that you rise up followers and respect their decision, but to rise up leaders to take on the torch and run with it. Leadership is about so many different aspects, but even just starting with these simple characteristics of responsibility, respect, motivation, and desire will make great leaders. Let me just end by saying this one quote. If your actions inspire others to grow more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So go out and lead. Thank you.